Small Town Scuttlebutt.
You have nice hair.
Yeah, thank you.
My kids tell me every day that I have a bald spot. He's like,
That's why you have kids.
yeah, they're great. And my daughter, she's 14. She calls me bruh.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a daughter? Or just,
Yeah, she's 23, though.
Okay, so you already went through this.
Yeah, she called me dude for a while. Dude. Like,
Dude, yeah.
Like,
Dude, take me to Sephora.
Yeah.
Dude,
But that would be.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
Let me ask you then, as a dad with some experience, a veteran to parenting, when does it end? Because I'm like, she used to be so freaking cute, and now sometimes it hurts my feelings. I'll be honest with you. It's like when she's mean to me, like I'll just go into her room, say hi, and she's like, "Get out! What are you doing, Dad? Go!" Like just as if I ripped a fart in her room and punched a hole in the wall. I'm like, what the fuck?
I think I had an advantage because for two reasons. She is a lot like me.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately for her, and I coached her.
Yeah.
So my parenting is a lot like me coaching. So, she didn't really get away with too much.
She didn't get away from you.
She wasn't trying too much. There was a time she walked away from basketball and then she came back to it on her own.
Was it because you were the coach?
No, she just wasn't into it. I'm not big on letting my kids coast through things. They either earn it or they don't.
Yeah.
Whether it was with me or anybody else, I was never about, making things easier. I wanted them to be challenged. I wanted them to hear the truth. And they're both great kids.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
I had that advantage where, I think she's always respected me and understood me probably more than anybody else,
I feel like there's a relationship, father-daughter and son and mother.
Oh,
like my son is a mama's boy. He's a sweetheart, good kid. He's 12. But my daughter and I mean, up until, I don't know, it depends on what day it is. Sometimes she's really cool and I'm just like, ride this.
Yeah.
Remember, did you ever see The Notebook?
No.
Good.
Good.
I think.
Was it a test?
Well, do you know what it's about?
No.
An old couple.
It's about a notebook.
Yeah, no. Well, I guess it's in there. I don't know. I didn't see the whole thing, but the premise is like an old couple, married couple. The wife has Alzheimer's, and the husband just cherishes the few moments that arise where she has the clarity.
That's adorable.
It is. Oh, it's a tearjerker. It's a Nicholas Sparks novel, so it's
no idea
pretty simple. It's mom literature.
Yeah.
It's chick lit. Totally.
Okay.
You would never. Yeah. You should not know this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know why I do, but I kind of feel like my daughter isn't suffering from Alzheimer's, but she suffers from like being nice, and when sometimes she just kind of finds her way into that, I'm like, let's hang out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kids are tough.
They're good, but you have two great kids. I have great kids. You ever seen the kids that suck?
Oh yeah.
It's like, damn.
And I've coached a few of them too, and it's impossible because there's nothing you can do. Like once you get a kid that's bucked the system,
Yeah,
there's nothing you can do.
that's funny.
You can't parent somebody else's kid, so it's just a lost cause.
I remember.
I always think, oh, thank God that's not my kid.
Oh Jesus! Like, what is it? Discipline, or is it lack of attention, or
You don't really know. I don't think. I mean, you have ideas.
Mhm.
And then over the years, because of it, I've been coaching basketball for a long time. My daughter's 23, so 18 years. You can see the patterns,
Mhm.
like I know when a kid's abused, unfortunately.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like physically or mentally. You can see that right away.
Mhm.
But the kids that are just treated, like the bubble wrap kids, that's what I call them. That's a tough thing. Like those kids should not be playing sports. You know, like it's sports are supposed to be hard. You're supposed to fail all the time for it to work.
Yeah, exactly.
And parents don't allow that. And so you get this kid that's, an excuse all the time.
Yeah.
50% effort and,
Yeah.
just annoying.
When you're on a podcast, let's just try to like set the table here. When you are on a podcast, what are like some of the things you always talk about?
I like the radio stations and the podcast is the same thing. I'm trying to. I have a pretty diverse life, so like wherever you want to go, I'm
okay.
Going.
All right, because we can talk about anything. I just don't want to rehash stuff that you've already done.
Yeah.
But knowing a little bit about you and with the texting, you went to West Point Academy.
Yeah, briefly.
Now that sounds like something we should tap into because
I was basically accepted there, started there, and then left there.
Yeah,
I had the opportunity to. That's the first time I broke my back. Was there?
Really?
Yeah.
How old were you?
It was 1990, so I was 20. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you do it?
Basketball. Yeah. Fracture. I think I did it.
Is that why you went there for basketball?
Yeah, that was going to be the reason. I went to West Point Prep.
Yep.
And I went to the Army and everything my Army career was weird.
Mm-hmm.
I think I told you that.
Yeah.
And like I went to the Army because I was kind of can I curse on this?
Yeah.
A fuck up.
Were you really?
Yeah. I was angry and I just I went to the infantry on purpose and, that was my plan just to get away and whatever happened. And then, I cleaned up nice, I guess. And
yeah,
then
totally.
I kept getting opportunities and moving from one spot to the next. And basketball was going to be the thing. But I never got healthy. Even when I got out of the Army, I tried to go to Rhode Island College to, finish off and broke my back, broke my ankle,
Jesus.
Cut my hand, cut my finger open.
Really?
Yeah, broke my back again. And then I was done. So it was like a weird career.
I feel like you shouldn't be walking.
I should not be walking.
Like
I've had 27 surgeries.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I almost died twice in the last 5 years. So,
really?
Yeah, it's been.
When you say you almost died, you mean like
I had a heart attack and then I had a double lung infection and that was January 13th of this year. Just kind of.
When you say you almost died, did you have like a near-death experience or did you?
So I wasn't getting any lung into my, any air into my lungs. And I was just fighting through it. And I'd gone to the doctors a few times over the previous week and they were giving me stuff and it wasn't working. They didn't, to this day, they still don't know what it is. I don't have a diagnosis. I have some ideas, but I couldn't get any air in one day. And it was just, I was just like, oh, I think I'm about to
pass out.
Yeah. And then I woke up and, my son was home. So
thank God.
the ambulance into So I had 3, because we did the antibiotic test after the fact.
Yep.
Once you really go through stuff, they'll give you the antibody test. But I had 3 variant antibodies inside me. 2 were active. So I was fighting those. So both of my lungs were infected and swollen.
Jesus.
Then I got bronchitis, all this stuff. And they just couldn't calm it down. And I was just fighting it the whole time.
I can relate because I have allergies right now. It's a bitch. I just have that rattle. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The heart attack must have freaked the shit out of you.
So that was my second one.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
And would all the things happen that they say?
Both of them are because of basketball. Both of them were during basketball games.
Did you get the AED?
No. The second time I got converted twice.
What's that mean?
Where they basically
clear,
start your heart, stop your heart, and start it back up because you can't get the rhythm in your back. And
so just like a computer, you power down and reboot basically the heart. That's amazing.
Yeah. I was kind of working like basketball is tough. I coached a ton of teams in AU, and you just sit on the court all day long. So there was some weekends I had 22 games in one weekend.
Jesus.
And so I'd just be on a court. I'd have.
Well, it's your passion, right?
Yeah.
But you're not taking breaks. You're not.
No.
You spread yourself pretty thin.
Yeah, just bring waters and protein bars, and
You need vegetables.
Yeah, I need.
Does your wife have any vegetables in the fridge? That's a bit. You got to see them.
Yeah, they're rotting. She does.
They're
but they're rotting. I should have taken a photo before I came.
You know what? Before you leave, I got to show you the lettuce. My mother-in-law just grows lettuce, and
Oh, yeah?
she sends us home with a shit ton of lettuce. My son just got 2 guinea pigs.
Oh,
They eat lettuce, and then we just have, your standard issue weekly supply of lettuce for human consumption. I'm like, what the? Yeah. Last night I said, look, this isn't the lettuce fridge. Like, I got to find my stuff. It's annoying.
yeah.
Yeah.
You've lost control of the fridge too, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. Me
Yep.
too.
It's
You got a fridge in here? Man
we
cave?
went downstairs.
Yeah.
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 So, with can we keep talking about the heart attack?
Of course, yeah.
Because I'm turning 50 in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and I just got my AARP card.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Do you use it at all? Like,
No.
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 Defiantly,
Like, there's
your-
nothing. I did look through that catalog one day. There's nothing in there that I would want. Like, I'm a minimalist.
Yeah,
you
sure.
know? Like, I'll just, I don't want those things.
What about like don't you get a discount on movies or something?
Yeah, I'm not gonna use it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you'll pay the extra $1.50. Like, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. Like, it's just I'm not gonna succumb to that ageism thing. And yeah, I don't-
50. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I'm
No one-
55.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've been around. You've been a member for quite some
No,
time.
I'm not a member. I'm not.
Oh, I thought you were automatically a member.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so they give you a card and then you have to go activate it
I
if
think
you want it to be.
have to subscribe. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like
not
a
doing
membership.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Like, why
just,
would you just be in the?
some people are into this stuff, Like,
No, but I mean, why would you just be in the AARP? Like, just because you hit a certain age?
yeah, that's what I thought.
Because you got the catalog?
I thought that. Well, I got the thing in the mail. I didn't ask for it, so I'm thinking that I thought I didn't even open it. It's somewhere over. Oh, it's right there.
Yeah.
Should I get it? Let's see.
So you were in Playboy too? Or
What's that? Yeah. Let's see.
yeah, I think that's a membership letter.
So
That I haven't opened.
yeah, you haven't.
No, not those. Those go straight to the shredder.
Yeah, there's a card in here. Oh, envelope for money. Oh, the 50s Club.
What'd you get?
Insulated
What's-
trunk organizer.
Yeah, see, why would you want that?
Ooh,
I mean, my wife would love that, though.
Yeah, how funny. It's all vegetables.
There's some
Fruits and
Gatorade.
vegetables.
The left section is all the stuff that's going to rot in your fridge.
Yep.
The middle section is all the stuff that you give to your kids.
I brought my car in for service after I went grocery shopping. Totally forgot that I went grocery shopping. Next day I called them. I said, guys, there's some chicken in the trunk. It was so bad the guy almost threw up. Is that awesome? Like, what an idiot, You can have that. That's
No,
a gift.
I don't want
Okay.
that.
All
Yeah,
right.
you have
I'll
that.
do the David Letterman
But it is
thing.
amazing that that is probably, when you're 50, that looks like something
That's
you'd want.
yeah. Well, I
Like,
could use
ooh,
that.
Ooh,
I
a
could,
trunk organizer.
yeah, I could use
other-
that. I could put my New Balance sneakers in there.
Yeah.
All right, so you get exclusive discounts on travel plans, everyday savings on groceries,
Yeah.
discount on prescriptions, tools to help you save money, valuable support and resources for family caregiving. A lot of this is pretty vague.
Yeah. There's other ways to get all that stuff, too. I can get those discounts without lowering myself into the club.
They're not asking for much, $20 for a year.
That's pretty cheap.
Or you can go all in 5 years if you think you got 5 years on you. I might want to do year by
You
year.
should get rebates for as long as you live.
No shit.
You should have to pay like $200, and every year you survive, you get money back
That's hilarious.
with a new bag.
Yeah, that's funny. When you had the so like I'm turning 50 and I feel like I went to my high school reunion
Yeah.
like 2 years ago, 30 years. And I'm like, wow, that's a chunk of 30 years. Like I remember these people, it brings you back to it. It kind of jogs memories and conversation. It was an easy way to bookend 30 years,
Yeah.
today and high school. And I'm like, wow, 30 years. It kind of feels like a long time ago, but it also feels like I was talking to this guy like 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking, I might.
That's how it should be, by the way.
Yeah? Why?
Any of those relationships that you can
Oh,
just
yeah. Oh, the relationship.
start, stop, time in between doesn't matter.
Yep. It's the ones where it's like, what have you been up to? How are things?
Yeah. Why am I talking to this person? I hated this person.
This guy's a dick. He's still a dick.
Still a dick.
Yeah.
Wow. 20 years later, you're still a douche.
Yeah, no growth. You peaked in high school. So I was thinking, well, if I'm going to be 50, maybe I have 30 years.
Yeah.
Like, let's just say that's what I'm shooting for.
Yeah.
30 good years where I'm walking around, swinging a golf club, whatever.
Yeah.
And so it just started making me make better choices, like exercising more
Yeah.
and eating right. Do you care about that stuff now that you've...
I should.
Yeah, you got all
I never thought I would make it to 55. I mean, that was part of the Army. I just, I've always abused my body.
Mhm.
And I don't, like, when I played sports, I played hard and, like, was never supposed to play basketball again. And I did that twice.
Yeah.
Eating right. I don't know. I've always I love food. I'm just going to eat food. And then alcohol is the tough one. Like, I love the flavors and the pairings of alcohol.
Okay, so you're like,
'cause I
this is a
cook a
good
lot.
whiskey. You appreciate a good whiskey
Oh, I
or
love
scotch. or-
bourbon.
I've seen
love
your bar.
scotch. Yeah.
on your reels. That's
Yeah, that's the good stuff's on the other side.
Oh.
I just got the cheap stuff on that.
Oh, that's funny.
That's the accessible bar.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's not the private stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I try to keep that. Although I did mess up a lot of that during COVID. So I figured, what am I doing? Why am I saving these bottles?
Oh, they're empty?
No.
Oh.
No, but I had so I was telling this story yesterday to Tony V.
Mhm.
I had a $2,000 bottle of Clase Azul.
No
that
shit.
I won a poker tournament. $10,000 was in casino comps that so I had to spend it.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought that. So it was worth $2,000 anywhere. And I had that forever. It was this black bottle. It had like a skull on the outside.
Nice.
And then during COVID, I was like, this is stupid. I'm drinking this.
Yeah.
So I drank it in like 2 days. Like I had friends over like, no, we're
Oh,
gonna,
okay.
we're having this. Like,
We're doing it.
Yeah. And then I'm saving the bottle because the bottle was so cool. And then, we wound up breaking the bottle. So I was trying to tell those guys about the tequila. And I went to search it online. It's worth $20,000.
Shut up.
Yes.
Are you serious?
I was so mad. I was so aggravated. I was like, oh my, like I was figuring, if you're going to buy something, you might as well enjoy it.
Yeah, you can't take it with you, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask, hypothetical. You didn't open that bottle. You still have it. You just found out it's worth $20,000. What would you do with it?
I think I would probably sell it right away.
You would let it.
I'm not good on, baseball cards or anything like that. Like I'm not, because I always think like I've had too many things lose value.
Yeah.
And then I should have got up from the blackjack table a long time ago.
Oh yeah, right.
You know what I mean? So
right.
I think if I found out it was $20,000 and I didn't really pay for it to begin with.
Yeah, right. It was house money.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was $20,000. That $20,000 is a lot.
$20,000 you could have. There's a lot you could do with $20,000.
Yeah.
That's a nice chunk. Although, also could have been under the table too.
Yeah.
That could have been a cash exchange.
The right person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that we would cheat the IRS or anything.
Need a Rick Fink in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Convince you that tequila is good, and then you said, "You want that bottle?"
Yeah. So, what do you eat for breakfast?
Usually an egg sandwich or granola with yogurt.
Was
One
that
of those two things? It depends on how annoying my dogs are, because my dogs like egg yolk.
Oh yeah, I feel like it's kind of silly, like two guys in their 50s talking about what they eat for breakfast. But I'm like, but
It's your question.
I know. That's what's coming out of my mouth. I'm like, lame, but it's important. Like, okay, so you eat eggs, you get the,
I drink a lot of coffee.
Me too.
I have like 4 large coffees per day. And
Dunkin' Donuts coffees,
after.
or
No, I never.
house coffee?
I'm either Starbucks or I make my own coffee.
Okay.
I'm a coffee snob.
Yeah, me too.
But even with all the heart stuff, my cardiologist, I was like, should I quit caffeine? He's like, no, that's a misnomer.
Okay.
People, and I wanted to be like, well, misnomer is not really the right word, right? It's my wife's an English teacher. I know what you mean. But,
Yeah.
But he was saying, he put me on magnesium, which has been great.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have A-flutter occasionally, A-fib occasionally.
Yeah.
So those two things would pop up, and he's like, as long as you're hydrated and you go on the magnesium, you'll be fine. And that's to his credit. I've had no issues. That's
how long?
I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago. It was right after COVID. That's when I had the second one. Now my first one I was
Shit.
at.
How old were you in the first one?
I don't remember. I was coaching at a public school, and it was the dehydration, the lack of sleep, and people don't realize how many hours, if you really care about coaching, how many hours you put into your day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, scouting and practice
Oh,
planning,
sure.
and then going over things and trying to clip stuff and connect with players individually.
Yep.
You know, we were a program on the rise, so I was always trying to do extra, and I would obsess about it. I just
You sound like Tom Brady. You know how
yeah.
you know how he would just look at tape.
Well, I'm never at his level, but I totally understand the reason he's so good, the reason I was good, the reason my son is good as a soccer player
Mhm.
is because he can look at a defense and know it's going to be open, based on his experience. Like I had that, I could see, how I could understand patterns, figure out what their offense was,
Yeah.
things like that. I feel like all of the top athletes have that.
Mhm.
You have to match, you have a skill set, you have to have a work ethic. But if you can't see the game, whatever the game is, like I can tell right away if a kid's going to make it in basketball or not,
Because he's just doing. I got the ball now. Like some kids are thinking like chess moves.
Yeah.
Like they're like, this is where we're gonna go. Or,
Yeah. I had an assistant coach one time. He said it the best way. He's like, some of these kids run into walls, like they just don't understand. Like, why didn't you go left? You know what I mean? You have all this space to the left and you just ran right into a trap, stuff like that. And there's just, I think that's the biggest thing. Kids can't see the, they're literal, it's just that one person in front of them and you have to look past it. You have to see the whole thing. And then Brady he could understand every part of every defense, which made him the greatest of all time.
Yeah, that Malcolm Butler play. He was looking at tape the night before the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And was like, he called Josh McDaniels in and said, "Hey, we need to make some adjustments." Like, so they're fine tuning things right up to game day. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I
What do you
really
think
want
Tom Brady has for breakfast.
I had the Tom Brady cookbook.
Did you really?
Yeah, gay.
Gayer than the Notebook?
Yes.
You had the cookbook and the Notebook?
Yeah, I'm like, you should see my library upstairs. It's embarrassing.
I'd prefer not.
There's smoothies, lots of smoothies, but they got like ingredients you would never get. Like I had to go to Whole Foods and go down the douchebag aisle, and just buy like. Have you ever had sea moss?
No.
Oh, you're missing out. Sea moss. I bought some sea moss as a gag gift for Christmas, like to put in my kids' stockings.
Yeah.
And I was hosting for the weekend at MGM Springfield, so I'm
Stop bragging.
Yeah, I was hosting, but it was a ethnic grocery store across the street. So it's kind of like it looks like communism, right? Like there's like 50-pound bags of rice next to empty shelves, and just it's sparsely kind of filled up. But I went in there because I had to get something to eat for dinner, and I was just looking around, and then I saw the sea moss, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna buy this and fuck with my kids. And the guy behind the counter was so excited that I bought it. I'm going to love it. It's so good for you. It's a superfood. And I immediately went from like, oh, I can't tell him I was buying this as a joke. Like this is
hurt this guy's feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's telling me how he puts it in smoothies and all kinds of stuff. And then he charged me $30.
$30
for 2 jars of sea moss.
How many ounces? How many cups of sea
moss? Sea moss, it's like I'd say a 16-ounce jar.
So $15, $1 an ounce.
Yeah, is that crazy?
Yeah, I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, it's
what
just
it tastes like.
Shit. It's like they try to give it some flavor, but you can't. It's sea moss. It's from the
I can't and I won't.
Grew on a rock or whatever.
Yeah.
I still have some. It's in the fridge.
Yeah. If you could guarantee me that I'd get skinny and look like him,
Yeah.
I'd eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd go broke for that.
One time I made cookies. No, it was cookies from the Tom Brady cookbook, and my daughter was like 4 at the time, and she was all excited because they look good. And then she started crying, and she's spitting it in the trash, and she says, "Daddy, stop making the Tom Brady food." It was gross.
You should record that and tag him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Lies,
$200 for that thing.
The cookbook?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And my wife threw it away.
Yeah.
I mean, the food was not good.
So you saw it and said, I have to have that.
Yeah, I was looking for something to just sort of a framework, if you will. Like, I'm going to the gym 3 days a week, and I'm going to have a diet. And I'm like, what the hell? Why not look at Tom Brady? He's in shape, you know? I'm like, if I just do what I'm told, like I just did it. And it's like, there's like 10 different breakfasts, lunches, and dinners and some snacks. And I'm just like, this is what I'm making. But the meal prep was great. He has a chef, you know, and also he's full of shit. He doesn't eat all that stuff. Like, his body is huge.
Yeah.
I don't know how you could live on a plant-based diet.
It's a lot of plants.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
like, where are you getting your protein? It's not from these kidney beans, you know,
no, it's
exclusively.
The soul of children. Freeze dried. just things that nobody else in the world can afford.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just says it that way. I never really I think I'm at that point where the commitment to get back in shape is because I've had a couple of serious health issues like the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still not out of it. I still don't know. I gotta have a couple more surgeries. I'm like, what's the point? You know, I've been married 27 years.
Yeah.
Like, my kids are out of the house. Like, I'm not trying to hook up with anybody anymore. You know, like,
but you could if you lost 40 pounds.
No.
Yeah, baby.
No, I don't think my wife wants it either. You know, we're both tired.
You said your wife's hot too, so
Yeah,
you're happily married.
Yeah, I love my wife actually. She's I mean, I wanted to get married. I was pushing her away while we were dating.
Oh, no kidding.
And then I was just like, all right, this is dumb.
This
is the person I want to be the father of my children. So,
how old were you?
When we got married, I was 29.
Nice. Oh, that's kind of on the younger side in today's standards. You know,
Yeah.
I got married at 35.
Yeah, I did the Army and then went to college after that.
No, I liked in your set the other night when you were talking about your wife and you're like, my wife's hot. And I'm just like, how many husbands will say that about their wives after, 27 years, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
We're not nearly as hot as we used to be.
Yeah, right. But the fact that
I did all right for myself.
Yeah.
She's a sweet person. She's like a really good human.
Well, yeah, she's a teacher, so
there's a lot of times where I'm just like, why are you with me? Like, you know, anytime.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
I mean, my wife is.
You don't understand why she's with me too?
No, on my end. My end, yeah. We married up.
Yeah.
We married up.
We did, man.
Like, yeah. And I feel like we've got similarities with our backgrounds on just, you know, how we treat ourselves and, you know, do stuff. And then, you know, we probably saw in our spouses that element that we're lacking.
Yeah.
Like, I asked my wife, because she has a chemical engineering degree and she's really smart and she writes lists down and she's never in a rush for anything. She's always early for everything and just no highs, no lows, no volatility in mood.
Had her make the cookies.
Yeah, right.
She could have souped it up a little bit, little sea foam, little sugar.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? We're so different. And I asked her, like, why did you ever ask your wife, like, why did you marry me? Like,
all the time.
And what did she say?
She's like, she'd just roll her eyes and like it's a nonstop. Like, I'm a good catch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But she could have done better. You know?
Sure.
Like, just comics were flawed.
Yeah.
To put it politely.
I think so.
Know, which is why I came back, because I missed that. I love hanging out with comics.
Yeah, you needed the outlet.
That's the one. Like, people don't understand how, for the most part, right, there are some assholes out there. But comics are great people. and they see things in different ways, and they're able to have conversations that other people aren't willing to have, you know.
Like what you had for breakfast, you know.
Yeah,
The hard-hitting
exactly.
questions.
Yeah. To talk about granola or AARP.
ARP. Dude, Nicholas Sparks novels. We are, dude, I am
still don't know-
blowing
I
this
don't know if
interview.
that- I don't know if that's good or
I
bad.
hope you come back, man. I mean, after this
I gotta go Google
debacle.
Nicholas Sparks.
Oh,
and
you'll
then-
you'll laugh. You'll be like,
Yeah.
that's soft. My wife says, like, why did you want to marry me? And she goes, you amuse me.
Yeah.
I'll accept that. Like,
Yeah.
that's my role.
Oh, I make
Watch
my
the
wife-
kids and be amusing.
I make my wife laugh all the time. That's how I got her.
You
know.
still do that?
Still to this day.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
No eye rolls. No, like,
Oh, I get the eye rolls, but that's my material.
yeah.
I actually know if I go to her with something and then she's like, "Oh, I know it's a good joke,"
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
like,
You write that down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or if something happens, and because I've had a lot of things where, you know, you just blurt it out.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like I have this thing where I don't want people to know I'm a comedian, but I also, it's because like if I say something, you know, I thought, oh, he's a comedian. Like,
What, you get a pass because you,
yeah, I don't want people to know. I'm just if I'm being stupid, I'm not trying to be funny.
yep.
I'm just trying to say something, you know, outrageous or whatever.
Mm-hmm. This is what, in public or social
in
settings?
public,
Like
yeah.
at the grocery store, in line.
Yeah. You
Shoot
know,
the shit was-
I got the corny dad joke
Yep,
stuff,
yep.
and then I got other things where I want to say something that shouldn't be said, but I don't want people to know I'm a comedian.
Does your
you know?
internal monologue weigh it? Like, and then
No, that's the problem. It
you
comes
just
out.
let it fly.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, it's
We
not-
need more authenticity,
Yeah.
you know, and
I talk to strangers all the time. It drives my daughter crazy.
I think that makes you a really awesome person
Yeah.
because, yeah, why not? Like,
I love strangers.
yeah,
I love trying to figure out. And then she always she goes, it doesn't matter where we go, what part of the country we go to, you run into somebody you know, wherever you go. Because I've talked to people,
Mhm.
and then half my act is based on true stories.
yeah,
You know, it's exaggerations of true stories. That's because I talk to people. So, like, there's no way all this weird stuff has happened to you. Like, it's amazing if you talk to people and you start poking the bear or pushing buttons,
Mhm.
things will happen.
sure.
You know, and the weirder the person is, the more I want to talk to that person, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm in, you know,
Now,
where
what kind-
everybody's walking away, I'm in.
Now, what kind of setting are you in right there? Like,
Any.
where do you get that opportunity? Are you at like a cookout, or is it just a quick aisle 6 at the grocery store in passing? Like,
All of that. Like, if I'm in the store,
it's-
if like people will say things, you know,
Mhm.
and I'm already snooping,
yep.
and then I'll answer their question, and I don't care.
Oh yeah, I do
You know
that
what I mean?
too.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like, oh, that guy was listening to my conversation. Yeah, I was. Yes, I
Yeah,
was. Yeah.
it's
But-
fun. And
I
then
was-
you ever like kick some new material around, and you're like, I could apply it to this situation. Let's test it.
not material,
Oh.
but I
I mean, I do. Like, if I'm thinking of stuff, like I want to do a bit on grocery stores because I just feel like it's the one place in society today where you walk in and everyone leaves their shit outside. Like, have you ever seen someone in a bad mood at a grocery store?
yeah.
You have?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's gonna fuck up my premise.
But you go to Whole Foods.
No, I don't. No, I had to for the Tom
Yeah.
Brady stuff.
Yeah.
I go to a place called Roach Brothers.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Kind
we've
of
we've got the knockoff of like one of the they sold it. There's a place near my house. I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
Ruggieri's, and now it's something different, but it
Yeah.
used to be part of Roach Brothers.
Roach, not the.
Not those roaches.
It's a family name. It's not the
Yeah.
cockroach.
Yeah, or that would be a better roach weed. Roach be more interesting food for sure. No vegetables whatsoever at that roach.
Yeah, they
Brothers.
hand out the joints
just nachos,
in the.
buffalo wings, cereal. ice
Yeah, a
cream.
lot of carbs and processed foods. A lot of things in wrappers. And then you can get. Oh, they just kind of pipe it in, you know, so you get the munchies. You just walk out like $800 of potato chips.
It's open from midnight to 4 a.m. We're writing right now.
Yeah, we are, man. So that's kind of remind. You were talking about you like hanging out with comics.
Yeah.
Do you have like outside of the comedy world?
Yeah.
Do you have a network of friends?
Oh yeah.
You got a lot of friends.
Yeah. Loyal friends.
Going way back.
Friends from childhood, the army,
Oh wow.
where we've lived before.
Yeah.
And I think, once you get to a certain age, you don't go out, you don't hang out with people anymore.
Right.
But those friendships and those friends are still there.
Yeah.
It's a little weird right now because I have friends on the opposite side of the political spectrum. So it's kind of like all that trash that they were talking before. You want to be like, you still feel that way? And then you can't, nobody's talking to each other about this stuff anymore.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like I have some really good friends that know they probably don't feel the way that they once did about the current situation, and but they're not going to own it. They're not going to admit it, and that's a problem.
Pride.
It's nobody's talking to each other. So
I think we should just all play within the 40-yard lines, politically speaking.
that would be better.
I don't like either. Like, I think both extremes are, you know what, in a word, annoying.
Yeah,
Annoying. Like, just barking, yelling, just
I think if
zing,
we
got you, burned, you're cooked, I smoked you.
I think if we get off the field and then we just tried to do what's best for the people in that stadium.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
To use your analogy.
Yep.
At locally when I vote, I don't care what the party is. I'm trying to vote for the people that I think will help their constituents.
Right.
And I think that's the biggest issue. I think everybody is concerned about the parties. They're not thinking about the country. They're not thinking about
They're putting party
human
before
beings.
country.
Yeah, that's
It's like we're dividing into two countries. Only the problem is we're intermingled. It's not like east of the Mississippi is blue and to the right is red. They're everywhere. We're intertwined.
Yeah, and the people aren't willing to think outside of the box. With a lot of things. Like, I had a lot of great experiences growing up that have shaped me with my kids too. Our kids were the only white kids at their school.
Oh, really?
Charter school in Providence. My son played in a Guatemalan soccer league. I had an ex-girlfriend who was black, and she was like, "Where's your son?" And I was like, "Pretty easy to find him. He's the one white kid out there."
That's funny.
And he got an MVP of the Guatemalan league.
Did he really?
Yeah, and then I got
DEI.
still got the
That was a DEI award.
Yeah.
Give it to the white kid.
Or it's like weird stuff like that, where like the food and the culture and the work ethic, and people are missing out on that now. Like, now it's become about nationalism, and for me, it should just be about human beings. Is somebody a good human or not? Like, whatever the skin color is, doesn't matter to me.
All the skin colors.
All of them. I also like the jokes, but but I played sports. I've never seen race, and now I want the diversity. I want the different cultures. I want my kids to experience that. And I don't think enough people understand how important that is to this country.
Yeah. Well, also, how about just a more enriching day-to-day lifestyle?
Yeah.
One thing, moving to Medfield is like 96% white, and that was
I noticed that.
Yeah, he's like, what?
Yeah,
all white,
dude. Even your landscapers are white.
Yeah, right. It's true.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Tom and Jeff.
It's Tom. It doesn't stand for anything. It's Tom.
That's so funny.
It's probably Thomas.
Yeah. What was I going to say? The diversity, I was like, oh, I don't know. Like I don't want my kids to, like, I take them to New York City quite a bit. Like, we'll just get on the train and go and just experience stuff, when we can. But just in this neighborhood on the street, 11 houses, we've got like 5 different, we have Asian, black, white, Latino or Hispanic. So I'm like, how did that, like, this is the United Nations street
section of Medfield.
Yeah. I'm like, all the diversity in Medfield seems to be like on our street. And I'm psyched for that. Like, my son's best friend is black, and they're like inseparable.
Yeah.
Since infant the infant room at like the nursery, like the daycare, like 6 months old. At 6 months old, they were like
That's amazing.
hanging out,
Yeah.
and they're still hanging out. And I'm just like, Charlie, you and Nolan are going to be like, I feel like Nolan will be at my funeral. You know, like we're the house
It's coming up, so.
Yeah. Not if I eat some more sea moss.
Oh no! Yeah,
I'm gonna send you home with
forgot about
some.
this here.
Yeah.
Please don't. I'd rather have the Notebook.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah. I just think that I mean, there's so many people led by a clip that they saw, and they're not really thinking of the experiences that they've had with people. Everybody's, judgmental, prejudgmental, like in all the wrong ways. And I think, as I was saying before, I talk to strangers all the time. Some of my favorite stories are just like, most people would, there's no way I'm going near that group. I'm like, I'm going in that group.
I'm gonna go kick around. Yeah.
I had a great story with my son. I probably should tell this on stage, but I had a player, it was her birthday, and we had a tournament in Pennsylvania. And it was her birthday when we were out there. So I bought these cheap blue sunglasses for everybody. We took photos, put them online, and I had these extra sunglasses. So I had them in the car, and I was with my son. He was at a soccer tournament. I forget which state we were in. But the sun was right where we were driving. We always go, use the phone to find a local place to find something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Game's over. We're going to eat, and I got the blue sunglasses on. And we start walking in the place, and there's this guy walking down the parking lot, and he kind of like checks me out. It was clear he checked me out. I looked at my son, and he's like, we acknowledged it. Like,
checked you out, like
he
romantically check you, like
he looked me up and down, which I'll take, man. I'm
sure.
50, like I think
Sure.
I was like 50 at the time,
Yeah.
or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But like I gotta take that when I can get it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I looked at my son, and he was like, that was weird. And then we go to the front, and I was like, 2, and he's like, oh, okay. And like the host was like, do you want to sit at the bar? I go, yeah, I don't care, anywhere. He's like, you're not here for the back? I was like, I don't know. No, we're just here to get lunch. He's like, oh, because it's gay brunch. And I was like, it's what?
Gay brunch.
And he's like, it's gay brunch. And I was like, oh yeah, no, all right, that's fine.
That's kind of redundant. Gay brunch.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And then we sat there, and it was like,
with the gay brunch.
yeah, it was like a
Yes.
drag queen brunch.
Okay.
And then I got my blue sunglasses with my son. I'm like, felt like I should be like, this is my son.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's not my boy toy. So it's like stuff like that. But we just watching the whole thing, and it was like,
You're twink, right? And you're a bear, right? Are those the terms?
oh yeah, I'm a bear. I think,
You're
right? Am I?
You got to be hairy,
Oh,
big
yeah,
and hairy.
I'm not hairy.
Okay, you wax? Is that?
No, I'm just not like I have hair. It's
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
When I was in San Francisco, just in my travels, I have a cousin who's gay, lives there, and one night we made plans to go out, and I was with some friends, and he brought his friends out, and we commingled and we're going bar hopping. But my cousin Jim was taking us to the only places he knew, which were gay bars. And after like the third one, I'm like, okay, I think we've checked the boxes. Can we like go to like a normal place? Like,
We're progressive. Can we move
yeah,
on?
I proved my point. I'm cool. I can hang. But one bar we're at, this guy, it's like, if you want to know, like, have you ever been hit on by a gay guy, like
Yeah.
aggressively?
Yeah.
It makes me think about, wow, reflect. This is what women have to deal with a lot,
Yeah.
probably, But this guy was walking around, like circling us, and he's like, just locked on my ass, and then he was a close talker, So I try to like talk to him and I'm being polite, like this is an away game for me,
Yeah.
I'm a visitor, I'm a guest,
Yeah. If you're not interested, he's confused why you're there.
right?
Yeah.
So this my cousin's friend Bjorn stepped in, and
That's kind of gay.
yeah, but he's cool. He was a trainer for Olympic speed skating.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so he's kind of a cool dude. But he stepped in, told him that I am not gay nor interested,
Yeah.
and to go away. And the guy was like not taking no for an answer. And it was like, oh my God, these two gay guys are gonna fight over me.
Yeah.
That's hot.
It's kind of nice.
That's hot.
Yeah. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
I feel like gay guys and elderly women, it's like the same thing for me.
Yeah,
You
Cher
know,
concerts.
Very aggressive.
Go
you
to
know,
a Cher
just like-
concert. That's all you get.
yeah, it's nice though. Like, yeah, whatever. I'll take it. It's a little flattery. It's fine. So, still going home with my hot wife.
There you go.
I tell her all the time. I'm like, hey, if this doesn't work out,
I'm
got
kind of a
this
catch over at
78-year-old woman at Dave's Market that was really into me.
yeah.
So
Not to mention the flock of men at the gay brunch.
yeah, yeah. I didn't get hit on in there, just the parking lot. So yeah,
That's funny.
yeah. And
Yeah.
then my player told her I had to tell her about it because it was her sunglasses. She was dying.
That's so funny. I was thinking like this story was gonna
Shout out to Ange.
Ange. I thought you were gonna say something like, "Can you imagine if like the blue sunglasses is a symbol for something?
yeah.
You know, like the upside down pineapple. It means you're."
Oh, that's the whole what is it, Dumb and Dumber, when he's in the stall. Meet me here at 2 p.m. It's
Oh,
that-
yeah,
it's that,
yeah.
It's that kind of thing. If you don't know, I like,
Yeah, it's like, oh
it
shit.
should be. Yeah,
It's like I got a target on my head. Like just walking around like, hey, everyone advertising something you don't even know.
I don't know what the rules are. So
Yeah.
yeah. And then now, like, it's if I do get hit on, it's just like, what are you doing? Like, actually, like,
So this is a reoccurring thing.
yeah, like I don't know.
Oh,
We're-
I
we're
had
world.
I had one shining moment in the gay community. You're like a regular.
No, not in the gay community.
It's the hair.
It's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is the hair. I've had people talk about my hair. I had a woman touch my hair at one time.
Really?
Yeah. She's like, oh my God. And I just kind of looked and she's like, can I touch it? And I was like, I usually don't say no to that question.
That's funny.
And then she touched my hair. So, yeah, but it's not, it's not as good as it sounds. It's, sometimes it's just like, oh, wow, that's where I'm at now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I rode my bike through P-Town.
Yeah.
Not one hit.
Yeah.
Not one person.
With a thong.
Speedo.
Yeah.
No, it was for it was like one of those charity rides, and it ends in P-Town.
Yeah. So you were hoping
Yeah, I was like, hello.
it would have been nice?
I mean, I'm wearing the tight pants, you know,
The bike pants.
the
With the
bike
padding.
shorts. Yeah, the
Maybe
padded
that's
ass. Yeah,
You're supposed to put the pad in the front.
right.
Not the back. That's that old joke with the potato.
hmm
Yeah.
How much time do you have?
What time? Well, the flight's landing at 5:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, how far away is Logan from here?
Actually, you want to know something? This watch is.
It's nice though.
Oh, thank you. I got 3:00. What do you have?
I don't.
Oh,
Put it over there.
yeah, we're doing good.
I hate the phone. I hate people being on their phones, social media. You know what I mean?
You want to talk about that?
Sure.
Because before we're like, oh, I'll get some clips and all that stuff,
Yeah.
and I was saying I was late to the party on making the video component. It used to just be an audio file that I'd put out.
You have to do the video.
You have to,
Yeah.
and I'm new at comedy, and I'm like, why is number of followers a stage credit? Like,
Yeah.
it's a completely different medium. You know, I love a live audience. It's like real time feedback. You're sharing an experience. You're vulnerable. You're
Yeah.
right there. You're exposed. And then if you're like trying to be funny online, I'm just picturing
It's
some
so
fat
much
guy
different.
doom scrolling, going, "That's not funny," while he's drooling on himself. I'm like, that's not the people I care about. The people that invested in their evening. I'm gonna go out with my wife. We're gonna get dinner. We got a babysitter.
It's
Right.
totally different mediums, but the club owners are trying to make money. And I would say, so we haven't talked about it here, but I stopped doing comedy for 5 years
Yeah.
because I was coaching, because I was burnt out, because my kids were both playing sports in college, so I wanted to see them.
Mm-hmm.
There's like all these different reasons, and then my daughters moved out, and I wanted to get back into it. And
So it sounds like you took a break. You
I
didn't,
did for
yeah.
5 years. I
Did you know you were gonna come back?
No,
Okay, so you thought you were done.
I wasn't sure. I knew I was done with like a couple of clubs, and I was probably done with going on the road. Like I
Mhm.
wasn't going to travel anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But I did always think that, maybe I'll get back into it, and I'll just, the parts of comedy that I like, I'll do just that. And that's kind of where I'm at right now.
And what are those parts of comedy that you like?
Writing jokes. Like I've been going to open mics, which has been so much fun.
Yeah.
Because my best friends, we started together, wrote jokes together, worked our way up together. You know, I have a lot of like famous, successful comedian friends.
Name drop.
know.
Who do you?
No, just like John Fish, like Dwayne Perkins, Gary Goldman. We had all these guys. Harrison stayed around here, you know, but we had all these guys that started off. I just did Dave Radigan's open mic up in
Winter
Salzburg.
Circle.
Winter Circle.
I'm going there on the 23rd.
Yeah.
My second time.
Yeah.
So I'll be on the list.
So I hosted that night, and like I had a couple of friends like making fun of me. I was like, no, this is what I want.
Yeah.
And then I said, one of my best friends when I started out, Tony Moschetto, he was like, oh, I saw you were gonna be here. So I came out, so we hung out, got to see him. Like that, like the writing process, the awkwardness of that, that's where it's meaningful. And I think that goes back to me being an athlete. You know, I want to have things be hard. I want the struggle. That's how you find your way.
Dude, you're fucking awesome. Like,
oh, thanks, man.
Yeah. The one time we were in a green room talking about travel.
Yeah.
Didn't you drive to Ohio?
I did. I drove
to do a show.
One night.
Did you stay over, or were you like,
no, I drove.
Fucking A.
Virginia. Yeah, I used to drive down to Virginia. Anywhere I could get a show, just to get on stage, I would go anywhere.
Wow.
If I can get an opportunity. And
I mean, that's commitment, man.
Back then it was VHS tapes.
Really? Yeah, I mean, the name tape, it's like,
yeah.
How long have you been doing it?
31 years is when I started, but I missed those 5 years. And I've been back since March of last year. So whatever that is, 15, 16 months.
Nice.
So, and it has been so much fun coming back,
rejuvenating, I would
really
guess.
Because I didn't like where the business was changing, and that affected me, because some places I had door deals. Most of the places I worked at, people were coming to see me specifically.
Yep.
And then people now are just going to a fundraiser show. So the comedian doesn't matter, and if you talk to somebody after the show, oh, I saw this comedian, he was good. What was his name? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we're in this weird spot. So I accept that, and I can't do anything about it because I walked away. Yeah. So this is what it is, so I'm focusing on the parts that I liked, and it's the personal relationships. I was at Patriot Place twice since I came back. There was some guy that came up with his wife, and he's like, dude, we just paid $560 to go see so-and-so. I'm not going to say. He's like, you're like 10 times funnier.
No kidding.
And I was like, oh, thank you, dude. That means a lot. He's like, no, I'm 100% serious, man. He's like, why aren't you famous? And I was like, you know what? I don't know. And I've never tried to be famous.
That was never your goal?
Never. Yeah.
Did you ever have a goal, or I'm just doing this because I like it? It's a good challenge. It's something to do.
I had teammates in college that were like, you should do stand-up, you should do stand-up. We would be on the bus doing Your Mom's So Black jokes for an hour straight. Yeah. And you should never have the white guy winning. But it started there. And then I actually went to a couple of the first couple of shows. The first comedian I ever saw was Frank Santarelli.
Oh, no kidding.
Still doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. I just saw him at Nick's a little while ago.
And I saw Al Ducharme the very next night. I went back the very next night with my girlfriend. And I was just like, this is amazing, but I was also like, I could do that.
I mean, you're like 20 and you've got the balls.
No, I was older because of the Army. But,
okay.
Yeah, so it was 95.
Okay, so you're still young. I mean, you're in your 20s and you're doing that. I wish I started earlier. I just kept putting it off, but I always knew I wanted to do it. Yeah. And then I was just like, fuck it, I'm going to do it.
It's the worst profession, but it's the greatest thing to do. Because when you get on stage, or when you have this, there's nothing better than those things. But the drive home, people don't understand how hard the drive home is. Like, you just made strangers laugh, you were a rock star, and now you're sad for 2.5 hours.
Are you really?
Can't find a place. Oh yeah, I'm miserable on the car ride home.
Yeah.
'cause it's just, there's nothing. It's over. all these people are having a good time. They're probably at home having sex,
Yep.
you know, because they're just in a good mood. And you're just like, I need to find a Taco Bell. I'm fucking starving.
Yeah, I got all these guys laid, and I'm just getting Taco Bell. I have a friend who used to do stand up, and he's a big time headliner in the Midwest, and he quit because of the back end of this. He's like, it just I don't identify with that because I love, so what I like is if I'm driving 2 hours, I shut the door, I'm in my little sheltered safe space, I get to lock in, be alone with my thoughts. You know, sometimes I don't even listen to the radio, I'm just thinking. And then after the show, if it's a really good show, I'm like, I got adrenaline and a speeding ticket. I get too many speeding tickets, but
both of my speeding tickets in my whole life to the same song, "Killing in the Name."
Yeah,
both.
Where is it? Both on a return trip, both times?
No, I was going up to Vermont one time for a show.
But that song just
the second time I was somewhere in New York. I think it was the next day. I think it was the day after. I stayed there. But yeah, it was that song. There's something about like once it gets to the middle of the song, you just look down and you're like, oh, I'm doing 90.
90. Yeah. Hey, how about
I met
that?
Tom Morello too.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was after I met him before I got the speeding tickets. Otherwise, I definitely would have talked about that.
Hey, man.
you owe me $200.
Yeah, you inspired me.
Yeah.
I like him on, do you have Sirius XM?
Yeah.
I like it when somebody can talk about music.
Oh, yeah.
And he has his like 95-year-old mom on the show.
Sweet.
Isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
She's like, this next one is by Tool. And he's just like, I feel like how is he like propping her up? Like she's still doing it.
Doesn't sound good.
And it's like, this guy was like, he played bass, right? Or guitar? No, guitar.
Yeah.
So guitar, and he's thrashing around, and then you have like the person who raised him is like almost like sounds like a Mother Teresa kind of a person, you know.
Well, he's basically putting the words in her mouth, and she's like, "Yep."
Yeah.
You know what the best part about that show is? Like, I watch music documentaries all the time.
Mm-hmm.
When he tells stories, like I don't know if you heard it when he met Chris Cornell. They went to his mansion. I think it was like in Montana, and it was like this creepy place and like a turnaround driveway, and just him and one of his friends, and the doors open, and he's like up top. It was just like all this. It was like this mysterious house.
Was it haunted?
No, that's where Chris lived.
Oh, that was just his house.
Yeah, and so he's just telling the story, and you can picture it. Because I forget who does it. Like, there's a comedian that talks about like every comedian wanted to be a musician and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's true for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would have loved to be in a band. And I'm obsessed with music, I have so many documentaries, like the car rides for me, it's all music, and there's certain bands, certain songs I don't get tired of. Music is like music, food, booze, my family, like those things.
That's good. That's a fulfilling life.
Yeah, you don't realize how simple you need it to be. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, I think people put too much, like, oh, I'm not doing this. And social media is a big part of that.
Yeah.
The comparative effect, like I could be Ted Kaczynski. I could live in a shack, and as long as I had like a Wi-Fi connection and, a backyard, I could plant some
You
stuff.
could be Ted Kaczynski.
Yeah, I could be Ted Kaczynski.
Slay. 911.
I'm just jealous of his spread,
Yeah.
He had the whole place to himself.
He did. Yeah. No, I like to watch these. If I do go down the rabbit hole, I watch like the Outdoor Boys or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like a guy in Alaska who builds shelter out of a snowbank and he'll live in it. And
Bear. In that one of the guys' name? The guy.
Oh, Bear Grylls?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
second Bear reference.
Oh, yeah. Right. If you're keeping score at home.
We're keeping score. I'm keeping score too.
Yeah.
This is where we need the graphic.
Yeah.
0.
I was in August 2010 Backpacker Magazine centerfold.
Huh.
Yeah, baby. That's how good I am at backpacking. I haven't done it in a while. Do you like to get out there and get in the middle?
I was in the Army.
Yeah, so isn't that kind of like camping with guns?
I wouldn't call it camping.
I mean, I watched the Vietnam movies.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like, okay, you got watch, and then the other guy is sleeping, and they're just back to back with ponchos in the pouring rain. Yeah.
You dig a hole and you gotta
And you're not, and
sit in the dirt.
yeah, because you're not going to be, yeah, you just sleep on the ground
Yeah.
with like snakes and centipedes and shit.
Yeah, sometimes. I was in Georgia, so it was JRTC was in Arkansas. Fort Irwin was the desert training that was in California. So wake
Dude.
up, it's snowing. Middle of the day, it's 100 degrees.
I know it's premature to ask, but will you come on the show again?
Sure. Yeah. You want to talk about the Army? Huh? Did you want to go in the Army at some point, or?
I was talking to a recruiter, Army recruiter came over,
Yeah.
and a Marine recruiter came over. And I was like leaning more towards the Marines.
Yeah.
And I remember I was like not going to do it. And the recruiter was like talking shit about me. He's like, that guy he's soft. He wouldn't be like, and then I was like bitching about it. My dad's like, well, what are you going to do? You're going to take
To
that
your
from
face
him?
he was talking about?
No, behind my back. Like,
How'd you find out?
because someone who did enlist
Oh.
said, yeah, I went in, signed my papers, all this, we were talking about how you weren't coming. And he said that, it's probably for the best, like, I think he called me a pansy or something like that.
Oh.
So I was bullshit. I'm like, I'm 18. I'm
Yeah.
fucking, no one calls the Fink a pansy.
Yeah.
Right. So we're at dinner and I was bitching about
This
it.
is where we cut away to Seafoam,
Yeah,
a picture
yeah.
of Seafoam and the Tom Brady book, and
Yeah.
the Notebook, and whoever that author is.
Nicholas Sparks.
Okay.
Come on, keep up, dude.
That's not going to soak into my
I
brain.
bet, you know what's funny?
There's so many things that I'm just, it's bouncing off like oil.
I'm going to text you
no.
and I want you, okay, this is going to be
No.
followed. Yeah, I'm going to text it to you and then you have to ask your wife.
Yeah, she's an English teacher.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course. She reads 2 books per week.
Okay, well, she's way above Nicholas Sparks. I mean, it's novel. It's beach reads for people.
So
that,
I'll text her just so you get the response.
yeah.
Yeah.
She'll
So
be
I
like,
guess
"Oh my God, Nicholas Sparks," and she'll be like, "It might be a guilty pleasure at most."
Yeah.
But anyway,
Maybe that'll backfire. She's like, "Oh, I wish I married him instead of you."
yeah, right.
And I'd be like, "Oh, thanks, Rick."
Yeah. Hey, look who's following me on Instagram. So my dad was like, "Hey, you gonna take that from the recruiter?"
Oh.
And I'm like, "What am I supposed to do?" He's like, "Tell him to fuck off," or go in. I would say that, but like, go stand up for yourself. And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that."
Yeah.
That was totally unnecessary. And as I went to the recruiting office in downtown, and the guy was there, and I just said, "Hey, I heard you called me a pansy," and right at that moment, I realized I don't have a close.
Yeah.
Well, I just want you to know I don't like it.
Yeah.
Good day, sir. And then I turned around
I
and
hope
left.
you're happy.
Yeah. That's one less Marine for you.
You're walking out the door. He's like, "See you later, pansy."
Yeah, and then I walk into the door. It's a push. It's not a pull. I got it.
It's the door on the left.
Yeah,
I got it. Yeah, my dad was a medic, and he got drafted in Vietnam, and never really talked about it. It wasn't, he had friends that are amputees, and just because he spent so much time with
Is he
them.
still alive?
My dad, yeah, we don't speak, unfortunately, but the Army thing was like this weird thing to not speak of, and one of his good friends, Dana, he was a lieutenant in Vietnam.
Lieutenant Dana?
Dana, not Dan.
I know, but it was pretty close.
It was,
All right.
It was an X-ray. But he never talked about it. I tried to ask him about it because we would play basketball together.
Yeah.
Tried to ask him about it, and he'd be like, it's not something I want to talk to. And I was just like, what is this thing about the Army and everything? So I was always curious about it.
I don't know if it's the Army or if it's Vietnam.
Well, I know that now.
Yeah.
At the
Okay. This is
time,
when
I
you were a
didn't
kid.
know that. When I was a kid, I didn't really realize. I've, within the last year, I actually did a deep dive into Vietnam and, books and documentaries. And
There's a good documentary.
Ken Burns one is incredible.
There's a good one, Turning Point Vietnam on
Yes.
Netflix.
Saw that.
Yeah. Now,
That's what got me started, actually.
Oh,
I watched
that
I
was
watched
like-
there's a lot of the clips from that came from the Ken Burns
yeah.
documentary. Incredible.
Yeah, it is incredible.
But there was this mystery I had about the Army, and then I was a shithead, and I was like drinking in fights every night, and then I pulled an all-nighter. I had just gotten into a fight that night, and we had these 2 diners that we used to go to get breakfast at like 4 a.m., and then be out, and then I'm coming back and I see like, the recruiter going into the office to open it up, and I pulled in, and I went there, and I was gone 2 weeks later, and my dad was pissed.
Yeah,
so I was
sure.
just like, I got to get out of here. I was like, I'm gonna die if I stay around here.
Where did you grow up?
Pawtucket, Rhode Island.
Pawtucket.
Yeah.
Okay. And in high school, you were drinking and fighting.
All the time.
Well, I've never been in a fight in my life. I've never been punched in the face.
Oh yeah, it's not fun.
Well, I think you can hold your own.
I have an advantage being my size.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 5.
I've broken my hand. See this? So I've had 3 hand surgeries, 2 wrist surgeries.
Dude, you're
shattering my hand from throwing punches.
I think you just shake it off, and because you're just like, how many 27 surgeries?
I've had 27 surgeries.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I need a knee replacement, and I need double hernia surgery. I have a tumor. It's not cancerous.
Okay, good.
I have the lung thing that I'm trying to figure. I'm a mess, man.
Dude, you look young though.
It's all I got is this.
Like your face looks young.
I walk around like a newborn giraffe. I'm I'm afraid of stairs.
Yeah, like if someone said, if you said you were like in your late 40s, I'd be like, yeah.
It happened the other day. Like somebody was like, how old are you? I was like 55. Like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I am. Like, no, this is fucking bullshit.
Yeah,
it's
like,
fucking
fucking bullshit.
Way you're 55.
Yeah.
And then he turned around and he's like going to his girlfriend. He's like, he says he's 55. She's like, no, he's not. And I'm like, all right,
That's funny.
He's like, prove it to me you're 55. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Why would I lie to you?
Yeah. What?
Like, why would I go up?
Yeah.
Like, how old do you think I am?
Right.
And she's like 40. I'm like, all right,
40.
so why would I say I'm 55? She's like, I don't know. You know, like, all right, see you guys later.
I walked into a trap. When my kids were in daycare, one of the girls, it was her birthday. And she said, how old do you think I am?
Oh.
And I looked at her and I added 5 years and I nailed it. So is that good? Like, so if I were to do it again, I'd add 10 years. Like, you want to give them a little bit of a, but she was disappointed that I nailed it. I'm like, you don't want to know the truth. Like, I thought you were, she had just turned 35. No, and I was like 35, and you look like you're 40.
You should forget that formula. It's gonna get you in trouble.
Yeah, I just don't want to play that game. I just won't answer.
It's not a fun game. There's like,
who gives a shit though? Who gives a shit about age? Like, we're Gen X.
We are we?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You're like right in the middle of it,
All right.
and I'm on the back third, but still, I identify as Gen X, and I saw this thing on social media about the psyche of a Gen X kid. We're 50. Our bodies feel like they're 70, and in our heads we're still 30. You know, like
that's fair. Yeah, that's accurate. I think.
I feel like, I guess it's immaturity.
Yeah.
Or that's at this point in life. Is it immature? Is it just living your fucking life? You know?
Just doing things that make you happy.
Yep.
And a lot of those things don't fall under definitions of adulthood, you know?
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Yep. I think about, like, sometimes I just observe, you know, we're always observing people. If you're ever like in the financial district in Boston or whatever, and you see these guys that are like, you know, those job type things where you got to put a tie on and that just does not look like we would have nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? Like, you're just people that talk about the stock market obsessively or whatever that thing is that they do.
It's over 50,000, I heard.
Is it really?
That's a Pam Bondi.
Oh. Yeah.
But the stock market.
Yeah, so I feel like sometimes I delve into conversations and I'm like, who else is talking about this?
Yeah.
Like, this is... Like, I'll talk about aliens.
Yeah.
You fall into aliens?
No.
You
Man in the Notebook?
No. The sequel.
I feel like I should watch that movie.
It's coming back. The sequel. It's like, we forgot our notebook.
It's about an alien who's reconnecting with his Alzheimer's. Do you think aliens have Alzheimer's? That's a question for you.
No, because they're like a super species. They're like beyond that. You know, they don't even communicate verbally. They just do it. Yeah, you should brush up on your alien facts, dude.
Yeah. I only have so much time left, so I got to get that in.
Yeah. that's something I'm following on the news because I'm trying to not follow the other shit.
Yeah.
Because you were talking earlier about the politics and how you like actually have some friends that you can't
Yeah.
hang with, or it wasn't the same. That is not happening for me. Although I have one friend that like on a text group, like if you I made reference to how stupid the mayor of Seattle was. Just some of the things she says are like befuddling.
Yeah.
And we've all agreed, let's not get into the politics. Oh, we all took a test and see where we are on the spectrum, you know, like on the left, right, center, just to get it out there. And then we all agreed, okay, no more politics. And he's like, oh, you just got to talk about politics, right? Think, you know, that's a good idea. And I'm like, dude, this is not politics. This is like an IQ level that's pretty low. Like, she's got to be stupid. Like, but anyway, we don't have to get into politics.
Yeah. People get it. It's that right there. People, well, you know,
So-
and there's just silence. You
So
know?
I've learned,
I think things need to be talked about, you know?
yeah, sure. It's like, speak your mind, you know, but I think people talk with, like, if you and I were like on opposite sides, we wouldn't be talking for like, well, maybe we would, but the average person would be talking with this notion that I'm right. What you're missing, PJ, is X, Y, and Z. Well, that's where you're wrong, PJ. You know, and that's not conducive to growth or anything like that.
I think the most important decisions are compromises, you know? Like two alternate points of view.
It's not going to work unless everyone's not happy. You know?
Well, we're getting close.
Yeah. Well, I got a little bit of what I wanted, but not everything. Well, yeah, that's life. That's,
But there has to be, nobody gets their way all the time, you know? So there has to be compromise, but there also has to be discussion that leads to the compromise.
yeah.
You know, unless we're talking about Seafoam, then, you know, fuck that guy.
It's sea moss.
Oh, sea moss.
Sea moss. Sea foam is totally different.
Sea moss.
You don't want to use sea moss.
Sea-
Well, I've learned to. I read Meditations by Marcus Aurelius.
Yes.
Have you read that?
No, but I have heard of him.
You
so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Philosopher.
So one for two.
Yep. Your wife definitely knows this book.
Okay.
Tom Brady reads it before every season, I've heard.
Yeah.
Anyway, he wrote it on a
That's
battlefield.
where he got all of his roast jokes.
Oh God, that was bad,
It
wasn't
was
it?
so bad. It's like, I can't take
It was bullshit that he got up and was like, we're not doing craft jokes.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, that had to have been worked out beforehand, right?
Yeah,
And
but I'm sure Jeff Ross was just like,
Fuck
okay,
it.
yeah, no, we won't do them. And then was like, I'm still doing them.
the fact that Tom Brady got up, it just made him look like such a bitch.
Yeah.
Right?
But then he just went on the Kevin Hart one too. I mean, those things, like, they're all really good at what they do, but it's like, I mean, does it have to be 3 hours long?
Yeah,
You
that,
know?
yes. And also, 40% of the people on this dais are like D-listers. Like, it's like, I don't care. Like, why was The Rock saved for like the last two? He should have been up there the whole time. I like Draymond Green on there because he's.
Yeah. Oh, those clips are good, but I'm not gonna watch that. You know, I'm not gonna watch 3 hours of that.
I
do
did
not
watch
have
it.
The whole thing. You watch in one sitting. You watch.
No,
the
not
whole-
one sitting, 3
Yeah.
sittings. I took them in 1 hour increments.
Yeah.
But anyway, with Marcus Aurelius, basically he wrote it's his memoirs, it's just his diary on a battlefield, and it's philosophical. But basically, the golden rule from it is don't worry about things that you have no control over.
Amen.
And that's helped me kind of realize I don't have to have an opinion on this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a shit. Like Beacon Hill's taking care of that.
Mm-hmm.
How do I get involved? In November, I go vote.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can do. And if I burn calories circle thinking about it like I used to,
Yeah.
I'm going to go nuts.
The
So
freedom you have when you say, "I'm not sure."
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know enough about this,
Yeah. I don't know.
which does piss people off. They're
Oh.
like so passionate.
So bad.
I wrote on Threads because Threads is a cesspool of humanity. I don't
Yeah.
know if you've been on there.
I deleted it.
Yeah, I did too.
I deleted X. I deleted that. I don't want to be on any of it, but I have to be.
Yeah, and I get people following, so I never post it. I guess things that I post as reels go on, but I never get on there and pontificate, you know.
Yeah.
But one time I did, and I just said, I don't know how I'm getting 6 followers this week. I don't even write anything on this. You guys are all just a bunch of miserable, And someone wrote back, if you're not miserable, you're not paying attention. And I'm just like, that's a bad place to be at.
Yeah, but you're choosing misery. That's the thing. If you have like, it's easy to be miserable, and I get stuck in that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're choosing that. So the key is to have things to get you out of that. I'm not going to think about that today. I'm going to go do something that brings me joy. Shutting that off. Jake Johansson, I don't know if you've ever
Oh
seen
my
him.
God. I in high school, he was always on the Comic Relief.
So, first of all,
Yeah.
one of the most amazing people. Like, that's what I mean with comics. He is such a good dude
Mm-hmm.
and so funny. And there's been a lot of really famous comedians that I've opened for or met or worked with, and they'll let you down when you meet them. When I don't want to do that here.
Yeah.
Jake Johansson
Mhm.
is like the nicest guy.
Yeah.
But he had this great bit about SARS, when SARS was happening and then the world was ending and all this stuff was happening. He's like, and then I shut off the TV and it all went away.
Yeah.
It all went away.
It
I
all
just
went away.
instantly felt better. And I feel like we got to do that. There's a lot of that stuff, we just got to get away from it. So there's so many things you can't control. So why worry about it? That's exactly what you were talking about.
And then also the other element is our time is limited.
Yeah.
When my daughter turned 9, I was like, shit, this is halftime. 9 years ago, I took her home from the hospital. 9 years, I'm kicking her out
Yeah.
to go to college.
I don't think you can think about that stuff though.
Well, what
I think about it every 3 months when I write that insurance check.
Yeah.
A life insurance check. I'm like, this is way too much money. I'm not worth this.
Yeah.
What I mean? Like, why can't I just die so my wife can go to Europe?
Yeah, right. It's going to be the biggest contribution to the family.
Yeah.
I sacrificed my life for you guys.
Trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm doing horrible things to myself.
Dying over here. Yeah.
But you think about it like that, then you feel the panic, then you feel the pressure.
Well, yeah, okay. But also you have to be kind of aware, like 14 and 12 is how old they are. We still have not done a national park. Like that's the thing I want to do. I want to take them to like Yosemite or Yellowstone or Grand Canyon. I just think that would be a really cool thing.
That's probably something you should do at this age too. So just go do it. Go schedule it. When you get off, when we're done with this, you go book it. I'll text my wife. You book the trip.
I'm going. You know what? Actually, I did already do the preliminary talk with my wife, and she likes the idea. And you can't book until like a year ahead anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean, now's the time. Okay, dude. I'm making that commitment. I am doing it. I'm going to come back to you and say.
And I'm going to watch The Notebook.
No, you're not.
I'm going to get really drunk and watch The Notebook. I'm going to get high. I'm going to take like 20 milligrams and watch The Notebook.
You might actually get some really funny shit out of that, because the movie is so sappy. It's like it's pulling at the.
Did you watch that with your wife? You watch TV with your wife?
Yeah, we're watching Hacks right now. Season 5 is coming out.
My wife and I never watch TV together. We have two different things.
I don't really watch TV.
Yeah.
Because for all the other reasons, it's like, I don't want to sound like, smart or anything, but like Will Noonan was on a couple of weeks ago. We were talking about the books we're reading.
Yeah.
I like to read books. I like to pick up a book, go sit alone, read it.
I intend on reading books. I have a stack of books that I've purchased.
Like you went, I'm going to Barnes and Noble.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend 2 hours perusing.
Amazon. I'm like, that looks great. I'll buy it, bring it in, and it just goes right on the stack of books that I haven't read that I want to read.
But it looks good. It's inspiring.
It's a good stack. It's diverse.
What's in it?
Like Dave Grohl. What was the last one? There was there's books about coaching. There's
so nonfiction, basketball, music.
Yeah, I'll send you the stack. Yeah.
Yeah, take a picture. You should take a picture and just. You can do it. That's a quick reel.
Yeah.
Like you got your hit
Rick
for the
Rubin,
day.
There's a book, Rick Rubin.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Dunn was telling me to buy that book, so I bought it. Just about finding your creativity. So all these things that I want to do, but I have ADD so bad, and my day is just
I do too.
Yeah,
I have it.
I do so much in one day, but it never makes sense, and I don't make lists because I feel like the lists let me down.
Do you try to keep I can remember it? I can remember it?
No, I just like, if I don't have anything on my list,
Mhm.
I got everything accomplished today. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
but doesn't your wife say, "Oh, here, give me a pencil. I'll add to that list."
yeah,
Like the list never ends.
No, the reminder. So
Oh.
she doesn't give me a honeydew list because I
Mhm.
think she'd cry. You know, she hints at stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, it'd be nice if the living room was painted.
You know.
You know, oh, we should paint the living room someday.
Yep.
You know, you say that 6 times, all of a sudden I'm painting the living room, so she shuts up.
That's so funny.
You know, there's like different ways around that. But I'm not a list guy, which is funny because I'm really organized as a basketball coach. You know, practice planning, like the whole. I'm really organized as a comedian. I have Google Docs and I have all my bits, like, you know, audio versions of the bits, the handwritten bits. You know, that I have like the proofs and the changes, and I'll go back at that stuff. You know, when I first,
So you have like all the versions, and you can say, "Yeah,
I
wow."
have things tabbed into like, you know, 8 categories, like, you know, things that I'm doing now. And
That's the hyper focus part, the ADHD.
Yeah.
Like when we were kids, it was ADD. Now it's ADHD. But
Yeah.
I'm like, what's the hyperactive part? It's the hyper focusing is.
but it has to be things that I care about.
Oh
You know?
yeah.
Like if it's something that, like, that was my problem with college. I loved basketball.
hmm
I was there for basketball.
Yep.
But I'm in history class. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
why-
but now you love history, right?
now I'll watch it. You know,
Oh.
I can't read it.
I
You know,
just
like,
love. Yeah, I
I
love
can't
history.
sit still to read a book. You know.
I love history.
Yeah.
I was just in Dallas last week
Yeah.
and went to the JFK
Oh my God.
assassination. I felt like I walked onto the movie set. You know, it's like I've been here before. I mean, I never have, but
Yeah.
it's like, you know, as a kid in America, like you saw the Zapruder film in 7th grade and talked about it ad nauseum, seen movies on it. But I literally like read every placard, stood where Zapruder was standing, you know, that it's fascinating. It's
Yeah.
like that was one like second that changed, you know, probably the course of the nation to some degree. You
Yeah.
know? I mean, it's just like, it's a paradox. Like, what would have happened? Where would we be if certain things didn't happen, you know?
Yeah.
And then the Vietnam stuff we were talking about, but
Yeah. His tie-ins with the Vietnam War. You know, he basically pushed that ball down the hill. You know,
yeah.
that gets lost.
Oh, see, okay, this is why you have to come back on again, because
Yeah.
I want to talk Army stuff and all
Okay.
that stuff. But I feel like that's a whole wormhole. I just like talking the comedy angle. Just,
Yeah.
you don't want to, or you have no intentions of being famous.
No. I don't think I would. I don't think I would. I get recognized.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I like that people come to see me, but I don't think I'd want to be famous. It's more important that my friends are in my life. It's more important that
You're content.
I am very content. Yeah. Yeah. And I've always I just have really good friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love my kids. I love my wife. I just have all that stuff's important to me.
Yeah.
And I don't think it held me back. I also don't think I've done things. I didn't sabotage myself. But if I start thinking about that stuff and the things that it has to take, you know,
You've sacrificed though. I mean, you drive to Virginia or
Yeah.
Ohio.
yeah,
I mean,
because
like,
I love comedy.
Yeah.
If you told me, if you get to that level, my issue is agents and managers are trying to make money off of you because you're funny and successful.
mm-hmm.
They're not there to help you.
Right.
They're there to make money for themselves off of you.
Yep.
So that bothers me.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's one of my least favorite parts of stand up and entertainment because we're doing
It's got an
things-
ick factor, kind of.
It's awful.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, I want to do well, you know. I
Yeah.
want to be funny. I want to work as much as possible, so I have to put on a good show so this person will call me back so I can keep doing this,
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
So it's like this catch-22. It's really annoying, you know, hence the sad car ride homes.
Yeah. Even when you're playing Rage Against the Machine or whatever.
It really depends on how tired I am.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Queens of the Stone Age, that's my favorite band.
Is it really?
Alice in Chains.
Okay.
Yeah.
90s.
Listen, stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, Queens of the Stone Age is today, my friend.
Is it?
I'll get you in there.
You
If
know,
I'm
I
gonna
feel
watch
like
it, if I'm gonna watch The Notebook, you're gonna go to a Queens of the Stone Age concert
Okay.
with me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, sure.
yeah.
What was the last concert you went to?
The last one, I go to concerts all the time. The last one was Queens of the Stone Age at the Wing Theater with my wife.
Okay.
They were performing the Catacombs tour. So
Nice.
they performed in the Catacombs in Paris, France.
No shit.
They put a little, 6-song EP together and then performed that and did a lot of their stuff acoustically, and it was amazing. I think that was the last one. I've seen them over 50 times.
Oh, you're one of those guys that's like,
I'll go to concerts by myself.
mm-hmm.
You know, I'm just that guy.
I'll do that with movies.
Yeah.
I just, I had 2 tickets to see David Lee Roth last week, but I was traveling. But the last show I went to was David Byrne.
Oh, nice.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
He's weird.
Very talented, very weird.
I mean,
it's a great show.
yeah. Did you see it?
No, I've never seen him, but I've seen concert footage.
Yeah,
I'll see a lot of
this thing
concerts.
they didn't have like, a drum set and your bassist over here. They were all like marching around and with their instruments. Like the guy had 4 like the drum set attached to it, and the floor and the walls and everything could change color and it looks like they're floating. And
I'm going to see Wet Leg next Sunday at Mohegan.
that's a good name for a band. Never heard of them.
Yeah,
Wet Leg.
British band.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened to rock? What happened to it?
So they're rock. What happened to it? I think it's harder to make money. And,
But rock was.
I think there's only so many riffs, and people don't do as many drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a real answer, but there's definitely, the thing I love about Queens of the Stone Age is every album is a reflection of Josh Homme's last 2 years.
Mhm.
So the lyrics are about that time, and then none of the music sounds the same. Right?
Like from album to album.
Yeah, their music is a different mood.
It's almost like a concept album, like The Wall and Dark Side of the Moon. Like they're
they're period pieces.
yeah, okay.
And they're brilliant.
Yeah.
Right. They're all he's fascinating. He's like super interesting. And the musicians are incredible.
Yeah.
So each album sounds different. And I think that's a big problem with bands. It's like us as comics.
Mhm.
Like you have your first few bits and you put all of your mental thought process into it and you start, crushing and people are coming to see you. And then the pressure.
If you say so.
You're doing great, man. Like
Thanks.
honestly, last time setting the tempo, controlling
Mhm.
a very tough crowd. You
Yeah.
kind of nailed it. You just,
Oh, thanks.
calm down and you brought people into your world. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Whoever you are as a comedian, people have to believe that.
Yeah.
And they'll, some people don't like anybody, but that's the
Oh,
whole
sure.
thing. Finding
Sure.
yourself.
Yeah.
So,
I feel like I just crossed a threshold where I'm completely comfortable. Like I get excited, but once the name's called, I'm just like gotta do what I do. But I'm comfortable up there. Like I like it. I like sitting up there. It used to be like, my brain was maybe one step ahead of my mouth, and I'm like, what's my next bit? And I'm too much in my head. Now I'm just. So yeah, I am. It's so much more fun. Like sometimes I'm like, this is such a grind. I don't want to go out tonight. And then but now I'm like, this is fucking great. Like it's. Because I feel like I'm getting better every month now. Like
yeah. I mean, the first time I saw you. You just coming back from vacation, I think, right?
Mhm.
That was a tough night.
Yeah.
And then the 2 shows I've seen you since, like just both like infinitely better than that one. But just your comfort
And that was
level.
like a year apart. Yeah.
Yeah, your comfort level, like
Yeah.
you look like you're finding yourself.
Yeah. The one thing, like that first time that you saw me, I wear my emotions on my sleeve.
Yeah.
If I'm kind of depressed, it's hard to shroud that and put on the game face.
Right.
But really good comics do that. It's like you can be
Or they use it.
Or they use it. Yeah.
Or you're gonna laugh at my misery right now.
Yeah.
There's some times where you're just like, I'm not gonna get out of
I'm
this.
just sometimes I was
I
too
might as
miserable. Like that one night I was like really down in the dumps, and I'm just like
Yeah.
also going, I'm taking the bullet right after Chris Tab. It's like he's got like the Def Comedy Jam energy, and I'm like, I got a daughter.
I love Chris. I got so many stories with Chris. And he's like such a good dude.
Yeah, he's your
like,
buddy, right?
Yeah, I make fun of him all the time. That's like how I bond with people. Like if they're making fun of me, I'm making fun of them. We're good friends.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, my son doesn't get it yet.
Yeah.
But my fraternity brothers and stuff, we've never said anything nice to each other.
Yeah.
Get him on a phone. Hey, what's up, dipshit?
Yeah.
And my brother's like, my son's like, Dad, I thought that was your friend. I'm like, yeah, we're like best friends. He's like, well, why are you guys mean to each other? It's like, because if he asked me how my day was going, I would think there's something wrong.
Yeah.
And it would concern me.
Are
like,
you okay?
Yeah. Wow, you have some empathy. Dude.
What do you mean you're just checking in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How am I doing? Who gives a fuck?
You know how I'm doing.
Yeah.
I gotta go, man. I gotta take off. I gotta pick up the boy. So.
Oh well, okay.
But this is good stuff.
I
man.
can't let that happen.
No.
Yeah, good. Thanks, man.
I appreciate you. Man.
Come back anytime.
Yeah, I would love
like
to.
this because I feel like we just kind of pollinated a lot of topics and drilled into and then came back. I don't know. I think it has a good flow. But yeah, I wanted to learn more about the Army.
Yeah.
And also comedy, like.
Got a lot of stories about comedy.
Just on the road, like fun stuff,
Yeah, I got some stories that I can't tell, but I got
yeah.
a lot of stories I can't tell
you
too. So,
okay, so we're gonna be on a show in Medfield at Seventh Wave Brewery.
This from today.
Yeah, well, one day because this drops tomorrow.
Oh,
you fucked that up, PJ. Cut.
Do it again.
No, we don't edit here.
Tomorrow.
That's too much work. That's too much of a Kelly ring.
Notebook.
Yeah. And eat your sea moss. For PJ Thibodeau, I'm Rick Fink, Small Town Scuttlebutt. Peace out.